Chapter 15, Quickening Devastation. My name is Azzavhar or Azza. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so we got a lot of looting, shooting, slicing, dicing to do on this stage. Feel free to grab an upgrade on whatever weapon you fancy. We'll just be using the Eclipse Scythe on our playthrough here. And then stock up on any items that you may want to stock up on. Try and get max on those if you can do. And then we can either use Inferno or the Void Orb against these. However, I think Inferno will be slightly better because it auto-targets. It should kill all three, as long as it reaches them. Yep, and then some more should spawn, so try and get them together or get in the middle of them. And then just Inferno those bad boys. There we go. Ideally, we want to be stocking up on the mushrooms, as we have a mini boss a little bit later, so feel free to use the mushrooms until we've got maximum and then buy some more. Okay, so we are fully stocked. And then we can head on up. Ideally, I'm going to try and keep some of the ninpo uses for the upcoming mini boss. He managed to get us. You can do a few ultimate techniques there, but sometimes these guys will sort of like do that jump. Depending on how far away they sort of like jump. If they're quite far away, they'll usually miss. Like the first one missed us, but then if they're a little bit closer, obviously they'll most likely jump on you. Okay, so just give those the old 1-2. Try not to use too much ninpos on that bit, because we'll need to use some very, very soon. And I don't think there's an opportunity to like stock up on a ninpo. Although I'm going to use one on this guy, I think. Yeah, so we do have a save point. There's no ninpo top up, and then we'll be using it in this fight here. So I'm actually going to be using the Inferno in this fight. Mini boss will pop out. Inferno is used for these three smaller enemies, so ideally you want to try and get them close together if possible, and try to make sure that they're not underground, although they might go underground when you use the ninpo. If they are all above ground, then the ninpo will just delete all three. So for this guy, that attack there is the one that you want to ideally dodge. Don't get grabbed like that. That's the best one to get our attacks in. So you'll do that kind of like wind up and then you dodge out the way. And it leaves a massive amount of downtime at the end. However, it does turn into a grab like that. So watch out for getting grabbed at the end of it. So keep an eye on what he does. Try and dodge out the way at the end of the thing like that. If you do dodge it, like I say, it does give you a decent amount of downtime there, so you can just keep on smashing away. We got the ads back. Use ninpo. So I'm essentially just doing a dodge to the side when he does his wind up. I'm just doing a dodge to the side when he gets close. Watch out for that grab after he's done. Just jump and dodge for those purple orbs. That's the wind up, and then just dodge to the side to avoid it. And then follow up with your heavy attack combo. And that should sort him out. And use the Inferno. Like I mentioned, with the smaller enemies, the ads, you use your Inferno, it basically just deletes them out of the battle arena. So that's good. Other than that, we can push on forward. Take this bad boy out. couple of heavy attack combos should sort them out. There's a chest tucked away in there. Restore all your ninpos from that chest. Not sure if Inferno will delete these. The answer is yes. Yes, it will. So you can just Inferno those. You could also use the Void Orb, but the Inferno is probably better because obviously the Inferno auto targets and deletes. Keep on pushing forward. I think sometimes there's like chests tucked away in the corners. There might be one just around the corner. But for now, just use the old Inferno, just smash these out of the way. There we go. Just watch out because when they die, they explode. They may cause damage on that explosion as well. I got some fiends. I don't think the Inferno will delete these ones. There's the chest I was thinking of just there. We'll try it, but I think this one just takes damage and stays alive. Although they do die in a few hits after the Inferno. You can just use a few ranged on these. Or we could try out the Void Orb. Not sure it's going to get to those, but we'll certainly give it a whirl. Hiding around the corner, going to pop a mushroom or two. Just blast through those with the Void Orbs. Oh, we've got a straggler. Missing a limb. I can take him out. So yeah, just check out this chest just here. Then we should be good to go. We've got a save point, so pop that cheeky bad boy there. I don't think there's anything too crazy in this area, just enemies I think. We can line them up. Potentially we could use the Void Orb, but let's see how thin this corridor gets here. I drop straight into a boss zone, so... clear those out. Other than that, we can jump down. So there is a few items knocking about in this area that may help. I believe there is one over there on that body. Look out for that. And there's also one on another body, I think to the right. We'll jump over and grab it in a sec. But for now, what we'll do is use the flail. Shoot one of the fish and then just try and get these fish, even though they can be a little bit spicy. I was trying to take a second to grab the essence before they disappeared. So yeah, once they're cleared out, you can use the bow and arrow to attract them, and then you can take them out. One of the bodies is over here. That's a Devil's Way mushroom. And I think there's some grains or some form of healing item on the other body. We'll check that out in just a moment. First of all, we'll trigger the actual fight. See what we got. So we got adds plus boss. Also need the scythe as well, so switch back to the scythe. Gonna use Inferno for the adds. Watch out for that attack from above. The heavy attack combo once again is insanely powerful. Similar kind of tactic. You want to be behind or to the side. Try and dodge, block, getting your attack combos. when you can do. From the sides and such, and from the back. You can use ninpo for some invincibility frames if you want some invincibility frames. Try and use it for the ads as well. Get those out, make short work of those. Quite sure what he's doing at the minute, but there we go. Watch out for that, that's an absolute beast of an attack. You can get in massive damage from behind. Use Inferno for ads. Use a mushroom and Inferno again. Just makes short work of the ads basically. And the heavy attack from the scythe will essentially just delete that guy off the face of the planet. Grab his key item. And don't forget about the healing item that we mentioned over there. Just casually jump in lava. It's fine. Where is the item? It's here. There's grains, so feel free to pop the grains and grab some more grains. Other than that, we can push on forward. Take a nice stroll through the lava. There we go. Save point. And chest. Ninpo restore. And shop. So feel free to use any like health items or mushrooms and stuff at this point. Make sure you're fully stocked up. Try and be max on everything if you can do. Then we're going to head on through this section. I think there is one chest in this area. Got our favourite enemy, the ghost fish. Love these guys so much. To try and... This guy is just completely ignoring us, but... Use the bow and arrow. They will come at you for a good while, a fair while, so you're just going to have to keep swinging away. It does take a fair while to get them all. If you need to attract their attention again, whip out the old bow and arrow. Just keep on smashing away, smashing away. Many ghost fish at this point. Okay, that kind of clears that out. There might be some more down at the far end, but let's find out. I think there is a chest at some point, but I think it's quite close to the end. Take a look. It's over this way somewhere. There we go. Let's have a look. It's cash, money, cash. I think we've got another boss fight coming on up, so we're going to whip out the old scythe. Try some void orb on this bit. I'm not sure how powerful the Inferno is against these enemies, but we'll give it a whirl. Start off with a void orb. Well, that's sorted those out. And then Falcon's Talons are quite good. Or we can use Scythe as well. Try a bit of both. So we'll try and get the Scythe from behind. It's massive damage. I did want to show you a bit of the Falcon's Talons as well, so let's see if I can whip those out. They're quite fast, so you can get in a fair amount of strikes here and there. Sort of like combine that with like dodging and blocking and stuff. Usually getting quite a few amount of good combos between his strikes and stuff. However, I personally usually just go with the scythe. I think it's a beast. They're just going to try and get behind him. Use a combo. You can use ninpo for invincibility frames. Try and wait for the end of his combo, or look out for the end of his combo. Get in your heavy attack combo when you can do, and that should sort him out. That's the end of the chapter. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.